I knew the car was gonna
This
move up.
fucking bullshit, right? As
Hold
soon
on.
as we start.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Brian's video. He's having me ask some questions about his book for his story time. So, yeah, that beginning of the video, we were at Dairy Queen, and I knew as soon as I turned on the camera, the line would move. We were there for like 10 minutes, and the line didn't move, and as soon as I turned on the camera, it happened to move. But, so, what is your book called?
Cascading Dimensions.
What is it about?
There's a lot of things it's about. Cascading Dimensions is a story of how a prophecy unfolds. The prophecy is connected to the legend of the Rain Wolves. In the prophecy, dark powers are said to rise up and stop the Nalius, who are the protectors of the land. So, they and the elders of the villages of the area, the region, call for salvation. But salvation is not what they think. And it requires, from the Nalius, a great sacrifice in order to defeat that evil.
So, how did you come about it? Like, what's the story to it? Did you watch something and then you copied it and changed it, or you just had these ideas? I know you said that some of the characters are based off of people you know in real life.
Not based off of, more or less their personality. A lot of my friends have it's some, it could be a mixture of friends, it could be, a combination of a few for one character. The most coolest traits about them and their personality and things that, how I would imagine them in another dimension, perhaps.
You said there's erotic scenes. Does that mean that there's sexual scenes like 50 Shades of Grey?
No, it's not meant to be sexual, but there are some erotic scenarios like where one of the commanders falls on one of the women. I mean, this is all accidental, and they're just face to face, like, this is awkward, but you can tell that there is some sort of a connection, but they have to maintain being professional. So it leaves the audience their imagination of what they might do outside of work. So the commander and their second in command, whatever, or just two operatives just giving that look,
Do you have any non-binary or transgender people?
Yeah. There's a female who has short hair, has masculine hair, her hair is, masculine, looks like a male, and she's operating a drone, and she's trying to distract the enemy because she's got a wave of bad guys. He non-binary, so they are trying to get the bad guys to go away. Several thousand bad guys, and they try to distract them with the light of their drone away from them. So they're like, oh, we need to follow that. And then the drone disappears, goes too high to where they can't see it. They turn the light off, and they make the drone go all the way around a certain way to where they can't follow it even if they spot it. And it dips down into the forest, and it goes too fast to where they can't actually run after it because they're all on foot. And their significant other is also their radio person, their advisor. So they're communicating. It's almost like a game, like how you would see somebody, a battle manager, trying to tell a special ops for like Metal Gear Solid. Think of something like Metal Gear Solid, where they have a communication person, or Resident Evil 4, where you got Huntington, Leon sitting there is always in contact with the person that's always their connection. Also, I'm in the middle of a role play online, which could lead to the second book, because this character is another player character role playing with a bunch of other NPCs, which the whole role play is online right now, and you can actually see and read and go along with it as it's unfolding. And neither of us all know what's going to happen next. So one of the main, protectors that's in the book is in a very bad situation right now.
The last question will be, when do you plan on releasing it?
It is available now on Google Docs. The first and second draft are all available to where you can read it on Google Docs, to where you can post comments, what you like, what you don't like. I don't really want anybody to suggest what they want to see in the book, or well, they can suggest. It's okay. But like, if somebody's, say change this, I want this person to die, or something, no, because there's a reason why some of the characters, you don't want the characters to die like that, because there's definitely probably going to be a future book.
Well, that's all the questions that I have.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't much of a story time. It was more like an interview, but I guess we'll count it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, so you can see more stuff. If you have questions, just ask, and I can make another video. Or if you want to be able to read the second draft, post your email or private message the account, the email, or private message your email so it can be added to it. And I add everybody once a week. There's probably several hundred on there now that are able to view and comment. So yeah.